What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't watched this before, my name is Mason Dupree. These videos just sort of serve as a documentary to sort of, document my process as I build my own advertising agency, as well as work for another one full time, which is a bit of a unique mix because, most guys are, oh, go do it all by yourself, don't get a job, never do a 9 to 5. Whereas, sometimes there's a lot of opportunity that come with 9 to 5 or unique opportunities, like in my case, where I'm a contractor, for a full-time job as well as, building my own agency, but that's for another video. What I want to talk about today was the idea of turning client services into scalable products. And I sort of had some experience with this, and I didn't know that was what I was developing when I was doing it. But when you start to build your own business, especially if it's a service-based business, which is sort of unique. I mean, if you're not in a service-based business, if you're e-commerce or whatever, then this isn't probably for you. But when you're doing service, it can become cumbersome. Do I need a client manager to be able to deal with these clients? Do I need to hire an ads guy? What are the operational steps that it takes to fulfill on the promise that you sold them? And what you'll quickly find out is that becomes incredibly cumbersome, especially if you're doing it for the first time. And I just want people to understand, especially when they are new, because most people are when it comes to business, including myself, when you start a new business offering or product, in the beginning, it's going to be very disorganized. It's going to be very bumpy. And it's going to make it very hard for that to be smooth, if that makes sense. And balls will be dropped. You'll kind of miss things, and unfortunately, that will hinder the experience that the customer has. And that goes back to what are you paying to get a new customer, and then what are you keeping them, the LTV of those customers. But what really becomes important is obviously operationalizing that, creating systems that allow you to be able to stay consistent, not drop the ball, and be able to provide a great customer service. And that way, you're retaining a lot more clients over a longer period of time and getting a better LTV, which is going to increase your margins overall. As you do that, you're going to start to develop these systems. And, once the systems are pretty developed, if they're pretty dynamic, meaning that they can go from, if they're transferable, meaning that one business could use them as much as the other, you've almost built a product, right? And I think a lot of us, especially if we're in the marketing space, we were like, okay, what tools can we use to get there? And, it's sort of that metaphor of like the guys that sell the shovels make all the money while the other guys, the fools go look for the gold, right? Kind of thing. Building and operationalizing a service off of, operationalizing a service allows you to almost turn it into a product, in which case you can turn around and sell it as a product, as a shovel, right? You could be on both sides of it. Because there's definitely money to be made in the gold hunting, don't get me wrong. It's not really applicable in that case. It's not like you're gambling. It's really just how great is an offer, and you'll find your product market fit, and you'll find a way to make revenue and profit. And then through that, you're also developing basically internal products, not an IP per se, but particularly internal developed pieces that are going to help you achieve your goal. And if you're in a niche topic, then that's going to be sort of powerful. And I'm running into that now where, some tools have integrated this, but, for me, it's like, it's great to have an AI written email. However, it's actually better to have AI, enhanced variables. So from whatever data source that I'm pulling from, whether it be 10 to 15 data points, whatever it is, I can use each one of those data points to increase the personalization of my messaging, but I have to do it with a sense of, finesse. Like, you have to make it sound genuine and sound like you did your research. That's the best way that personal outreach at cold email scale is going to work, right? This is just a very niche topic, but it's an example. And so, I wanted to do this for our company, and I wanted to, increase the personalization, and I wanted to send these through all these emails. And so I built something for it. I built a Google Sheet. I wrote code for it, right? That is literally the definition of building a product, a software product. And now I put it in place for our business, and it's connected to a Go High Level account. So that means that anyone with a Go High Level account can actually be able to use this sheet to then do enhanced, variable cold email outreach. That's personalization at scale and can get you better open rates, better booking rates, right? That's huge. That's big. That's a product in itself. And right now I'm in the stages of figuring out how to actually turn that into a product and do it in a way that, is quick and efficient and, useful. I may just do it for people within the Go High Level space first, because that's another thing. Just as you went in an iterative process to design that system for your fulfillment, you could do the same thing as you're moving closer and closer to a product. What you are doing today, day one of a product is probably not going to be the same as what you're going to do 2 weeks or a month or 2 years from now, right? Excuse me. And so, it's okay to not have it all right. It's definitely an iterative process. I talk about that a lot on this channel. But, developing the systems that you use for your business that are already valuable and creating value within your business into products that can then create scalable, profitable, productization of that thing for other businesses is huge. I mean, anyone with a Go High Level account can plug this thing in and do cold email outreach the way I do it, right? Or, I even found out that I could hook up Go High Level to other CRMs. So it's like I could use my Go High Level account as the port, sort of the rough back-end version of what I'm trying to do, and then just upload the leads to whatever CRM they have, right? So there's different solutions, and there's, you know, and that comes back to the curiosity thing where it's like you just got to kind of dig. Like you just have to spend the time to run into enough obstacles that you'll eventually find the way, right? And I repeat that too. The obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius in Meditation. So yeah, just focus on, you know, productizing what you do for your service-based business. If you have a service-based business, that's just something I wanted to share. That's something I'm thinking about now. It's truly in the moment, and you know, part of this documentation of my growth and all that stuff. And that's really all I wanted to share today. Is just sort of where I'm at with that idea. And you know, I hope that you guys got some video or some value out of it. You know, I try to make these videos to give you guys some value. So if you guys have any questions, please, I've had a couple of people already ask some really great questions and leave some really great comments. But I'd love it if you leave some more, and I'd be happy to respond and you know, give you any information I have. I've been doing marketing for 8 years now, all the way back from drop shipping, free plus shipping, you know, and Instagram days. So, you know, please hit me up. I've got all kinds of knowledge on all kinds of different scenarios. I'd love to help you out with whatever it is you're doing, and hopefully provide, you know, a bump in your performance in your funnel or whatever it is to kind of get you some more conversions and make you more money. But anyway, thank you guys so much for your time. You know, I'll catch you again at the next one. And please, like I said, comment, and, you know, I know it's cheesy, but, you know, subscribe. It helps the channel. Liking as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.